In 1867, in a small village outside Sedalia, Missouri, the truth disappeared. It was hidden, sealed, forgotten, but the truth about an 8-year-old boy named Timothy Caldwell is more than just a story of murder. It is a glimpse into the abyss, an eyeless, cold-blooded abyss that can smile and say, "Yes, sir." Today, it is one of the darkest mysteries of juvenile psychopathy in American history. Timothy Caldwell looked like any other kid, small, skinny, with short blonde hair and skin that burned easily in the sun. He always said, "Yes, sir," never complained, and worked from morning until night. No one had anything bad to say about him, but the doctor, Samuel Harding, felt uneasy from the first meeting. His look, he wrote in his diary, was clinical, as if he were studying me. August 1866. 5-year-old Mary Fletcher is playing by a stream. An hour later, her body is found in the water. Timothy brings the news to his family. He is shaking. He speaks firmly. Everything is as it should be. But Harding notices something strange. The boy describes the body with unrealistic precision, as if he had been staring at it for a long time. 3 weeks later, another death. Old man Henrik Lane falls off a cliff. There are dead bees on his body. Timothy says, "I saw his hat in the bushes." But Harding checks the hives. They are intact. The bees did not attack. Someone collected them and dumped them next to the body to make it look like an accident. September 1866. 6-year-old Jacob Mills disappears in the woods. 4 days later, Timothy finds him in an abandoned well. The boy is alive, but too weak. He dies an hour later. Harding notes, Timothy does not pray. He watches, remembers, how a man dies when he is left to die. Harding decides to look for the truth, and finds a cave. Inside are bones, primitive tools, and drawings. Drawings that make your blood run cold. Rabbits with their eyes gouged out. Birds with their necks cut. And people, Mary, Henrik, Jacob, with annotations. How long did the agony last? How does the mind react to a lack of water? Harding confronts him one-on-one. Talks about the cave, expects tears, rejection, panic, but Timothy smiles and says, "You won't tell, because you're interested in what happens next." Harding calls the sheriff. They come to the farm. But Timothy has already poisoned his aunt and uncle. He waited. He knew. The struggle begins. Timothy fights with a knife, fast, precise, as if he's been training for years. They grab him. He doesn't cry. He smiles. Timothy is sent to a mental hospital. There he pretends, cries, repentant, but he keeps a coded diary. When it is deciphered, it becomes clear. He is planning an escape. Studying the staff, preparing for new experiments. Bali Timothy Caldwell Psychopatom od Rozdinia, ili ego estalala taka voina, potera, odinasestvo, mozit, on prosto ne null, sitio taco bol, ili, neoboro, sliscum heroso epinamal? If this story shocked you, like it. Share it with someone who loves dark secrets. Subscribe. There are more Goosebumps stories ahead. And in the comments, write, do you believe that Timothy Caldwell survived? And where is he now?